Morning, guys. I'm Captain Lee. That's Nathan.
What's going on?
We're at Tenoroc fish management area this morning, and this is a custom FDx casting rod that you could win. Stick around to find out how. We are in mud hole number 5. It's my nickname for this place. I love this. It's Lake 5, Tenoroc Fish Management Area. So that's just outside of Lakeland. That's Bryn back there, if you can see him. And that's the Ranger I babysat for 8 months that saved us a couple times when I had problems with the motor and could get parts for this boat. We're here, it's almost January. Duck season is in. We've heard a few shots already. And this is an old phosphate pit. This pit was dug in the 40s, and most of it's about 15 feet deep. But it will go from 0 to 15 feet at about a 45-degree angle. So this fishes differently than other Florida bowl lakes. So we're gonna give it a whirl, trying some different techniques. Stick around.
I feel out in my element like hardcore.
Yeah,
right
this
now.
is, you start seeing all these trees and bushes right up in your face. This is not what we're used to seeing.
No, I'm not. I'm not used to this at all. Especially being the depths we're at right now.
Yep, sitting in 10 feet of water, and you can cast to 0 feet of water. That's something
that's
new.
different fish right there.
All right, so there's a ledge. You're throwing across a ledge. Anytime the bushes get close together and kind of point towards each other, you got a ledge. And they're gonna sit right on top of these ledges.
Start it up.
So why are we in Tenoroc? Well, 2 reasons really. It's gonna be 80 degrees today, maybe. Started out in the 50s. Bluebird skies, hardly any wind. And this sets up a little different than the Kissimmee chain does. So we thought we'd come try it. One reason is it's different, and the second reason is that it's different. Because I get tired of filming and fishing in the same spots, and I'm sure you guys are tired of watching the same stuff. So this is typically an area where on a really bad windy front you can come because you can get out of the weather. And you can always fish in Tenoroc. Plus it's completely different. We got, we go from 15 to 18 to 20 to 8 to 6. Bottoms all over the place. It's not our normal style of fishing, and I haven't been here in a year. So it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. See if we can solve the puzzle. Stick around. All right, 68 degrees. It is 8 o'clock, and I'm in the bushes again. And we've been blowing down around these islands in these little canals with topwater and jerk baits and bottom baits and worms, and it just, right now, there is no movement at all. And this place has some big fish in it, so they just must not be awake yet. So stick around. Oh, there's one. Good job, Nathan. On the top water? Yep. Oh, let me get the net. Don't horse him. Because you're on treble hooks, right?
Yeah, I'm on treble hooks.
Right, swing him right in the net and then give me some slack. There we go. Good job. Fish number 1.
He skunked, and he is, don't hook yourself.
I know, he's going to try to put hooks in my hands. Oh, he's warm too. Oh man, let me see if I can get him out of him. And then we'll get it out of the net. Take the net. Relocate. Front of the boat, front of the boat. Woo! Skunk is out. All right. Fish number one for Nathan. He's kicking my butt again already.
All right, now this one's got to go for the snap. Going to the snap.
Snap.
Fish number one on the snap. Fish number one on the snap.
All right.
Artificial entertainment, baby.
Fish number one, top water.
De-skunkified.
De-skunkified. Stick around.
The low blow move.
Oh, good. Get it before I disturb it. That's the fish I was trying to get to. Like that. There you go, Nathan. Nathan, you snaked my fish.
And I low blowed, I called it.
Yeah, you did call it. But I'm glad you did, because the fish wouldn't be there now after me making all this noise. Nathan's got two. Now, it was suggested after that beat down I took at Cypress last week that Nathan not be allowed back in the boat. And I'm seriously contemplating it too.
So
You'll get that fish out or not? Nathan may be banned.
Captain Lee might not know where his keys are to the bass boat. A ban like that with restrictions would cause for some key losses. Number two.
That's harsh, man.
Oh,
Number two, we're having a blast. That's Bryn way over there. Where's the camera, Bryn? And the Ranger, he's following us around. We're joking around. We're having a good time. This is the community I've been talking about building. So next time we do this, I'll try to get it announced earlier, and we'll get a few more people out with us. So stick around. We're having a good time. We have plenty of water still.
the stuff I do.
We are fishing in the heavy brush at the moment.
I buried it.
But we're still in 5 feet of water. That's the weird thing about
Tenoroc.
this lake, is you can be this close and still be 5 feet deep. If I was a better cameraman.
Ow!
If I was a better cameraman, you'd have seen that last fish that Nathan caught. I was hung up in a branch that's now behind the boat.
And I called a fish out.
And while I was getting unhung, he come and snaked my spot. He announced it, so he called it. And caught a fish that if he hadn't pitched in there, I'd disturbed that fish. It wouldn't have bit anyway, so I'm glad he caught it. But he's got me 2-0 now. This beat down is starting to look like it's a pattern, which I'm not fond of that. I'm gonna have to get serious about fishing. Y'all stick around.
Did that fish hit that on the pause?
I was busy getting untangled.
I believe he did.
Probably did. Right now, with the water temps the way they are, the pause is probably going to be the way to go. So I teased y'all about a rod I'm giving away. Well, what is it? Well, it's one just like this. It's an FDx Custom. It's built on an NFC blank. It's got American tackle components with the G2 carbon fiber grip and the titanium guide train. It's worth about $500. If you went to Bass Pro and tried to find an equal, it would be $500 or more. That's what I'm giving away. I'm gonna let you pick out colors and have your name put on it. But how do you win it? So the first step to winning a rod that weighs about 3.5 ounces is you have to be a subscriber. So all you gotta do is click the button, which is right down there somewhere that says subscribe. Step number one. Stick around, I'll give you the rest.
It's kind of good that I'm on this side though. You're picking out my weak side, making me, oh, he just boated him a fish.
There you go, Bryn's on the board. What you catch it on? Oh, you're flipping still. Took a break, pitched it, took a break, and then waited for a bite. Have a soda, take a little nap. So it's 9 o'clock. 2 fish in the boat. Nathan's got both of them on top water. And we just had another strike. And what we think we figured out is shady, shallow pockets at the moment with some hard cover in it. So we're gonna run and gun as much as you can run and gun in Tenoroc with a trolling motor. These shady pockets.
Right there.
I saw that. Until we can get a better bite going. So stick around. So it's 10:37. We've been fishing, what, about 3 hours? And the bite started off pretty good. Topwater bite right off the bat. Nathan caught 2. Brent caught 1 flipping. And there hasn't been a whole lot going on since. We missed the major feed. It was early this morning. And then we've seen tons of bait, but we've seen tons of bait on the graph. But just not a whole lot of anything else. Yeah, it's tough, but we're gonna stick around for a while and figure it out. Now, back to the rod giveaway. So you've already subscribed. What do you do next? Well, you go down in the comments and you make a comment. Let me know what your favorite medium heavy rod technique is for January. Whether it's buzzing with something or for worming or whatever you use a medium heavy rod for. Tell me what your favorite technique is in January. And that's 2. So it's 11-ish. For the last 4 hours, we've had clear bluebird skies and no wind. And now we're finally starting to get a little cloud cover and the wind's picking up. So hopefully the bite picks up with a little chop on the water and the sun getting overhead. And the cloud cover we're definitely digging, because to be the very end of December, it's kind of toasty out here. So stick around.
Winky light.
Okay, so step number 3 to win the $500 custom rod. Number 1, you hit the subscribe button. That took about a second. Number 2, you left a comment about your favorite technique that you'd use a medium heavy for in January. That took about a minute. The third thing you need to do is down below in the description is a link to my email address. It's fishwithae@gmail.com. You need to send me an email, the title, rod giveaway, and a comment in there just to tell me what you think of the channel. And that'll take you about a minute. That a fish or a stick? I got me a stick. So that's number 3. Go down below in the description, click on the email link, and send me a quick email. Well, it's 12 o'clock, 5 hours on the water. My back says it's time to go. The bite lasted for about 30 minutes this morning, and then Brent just texted me. He just boated a couple on the other side, fishing a different style. The final piece to win the rod is what you've been waiting on. So you spent 2.5 minutes doing the first 3 things. This is the last thing. I have talked on camera many times about building a community, a local fishing community. And we have one in Florida already, but it's on ultimatebass.com. And there's a Florida section in the forum. There's fishing reports just for Florida. And then there's a Florida chat. I'm going to make a post in that Florida chat about winning this free rod. I'll put in the description below a link. Click the link, read the post, go to UB, read the post, join us. Signing up is free, it doesn't cost you anything. And make a post in there. And then February 1st, I'm going to put all the names of everybody who followed the directions and did all 4 things. And somebody is going to win a $500 custom rod. So good luck to you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.